What's going on, guys? Welcome back. NFL Commentary for today. Do me a favor, take a moment, the like button, subscribe button, criticism in the comment section, Twitter, Shutdown Safety is my username. Had a subscriber ask me to rate the top free agent pickups in the NFL this year, and I know the season's not over, so I don't want to play the role of spoiler here, but there is time for players like Crabtree or Ginn to come more in the conversation. You know, if Chris Johnson or Darrelle Revis maybe hadn't been hurt, maybe they would have an opportunity to be higher up on my list. But if you think I missed someone or you think I have something wrong, be sure to let me know in the comment section. I will let you know up front, I wanted to focus on team impact more than player output. So with that in mind, I think we have to start out in Oakland. You look at Malcolm Smith, comes in with the Super Bowl MVP degree and a long list of players that never really lived up to that billing after signing those big contracts with other teams, and he really has shored up the Raiders defense, highlighted right now by 4 sacks, 4 games with 10 or more tackles, and a team-high 96. It's also, statistically, almost across the board, one of his best seasons to date. From there, we look at Mike Iupati, who came in with really one of the largest free agent deals and also really one of the most highly coveted free agents. And I think he obviously is a key factor in the Cardinals' top-ranked offense, particularly evident if you look at the passing game, the career resurgence Carson Palmer, the fact that the long ball has been brought back to Arizona. I think a lot of that really boils down to the consistency and dependability of having a great lineman like Iupati. Now, while he came in with the fanfare and the high regard, my next choice really didn't. When the Carolina Panthers signed Mike Allure, I think he even cited that the blindsided negatively impacted his career. You know, he's 1 year removed from being injured, being one of the worst ranked tackles in the league. I think he graded 74th out of 78. To say that he was a disappointment in Tennessee would be an understatement, and I think we can know that because they cut their losses after 1 year into his 4-year, $20 million deal. You know, a lot of people questioned the Panthers about it. They felt like they'd done their due diligence. And to be honest with you, to a man, I don't know if any of us would have blamed Mike Allure for just packing it in. You know, but he really has become a great value. You got to remember he's getting paid less than half of what he was in Tennessee. He's become a key contributor on one of the best teams in the NFL. And honestly, he's no longer the turnstile he had been the past few years. Second, and I know this is probably where some people are going to debate, second would be Tyrod Taylor. You know, he's a backup for the Ravens, obviously comes into a nightmare situation in Buffalo. I know that some people are going to debate whether he actually won the job outright over E.J. Manuel, but you can't debate what he's done since. You know, he gets the upset at the time victory over a very beatable Colts team week 1. He single-handedly comes back behind a victory there in Tennessee in week 5. But to me, the most impressive thing is he has the MCL injury, he has to sit, and he comes back, he beats Miami, and then he sets a franchise record for consecutive passes without interceptions against Houston that I believe Drew Bledsoe held before then. That type of resilience and mental strength is something that makes a good quarterback, and for that reason, I would say Tyrod Taylor would be number 2. Now, final choice. Final choice is actually Kansas City, Jeremy Maclin. I realize he's probably not the first player you think on your mind with huge free agent signings, but he gets reunited with Andy Reid, and he has become the wide receiver that Kansas City has needed for a very long time. You know, he really didn't get slowed down by the loss of Jamaal Charles, and he's taken the reins on the team. You got to remember, they failed to get a wide receiver in the end zone last year. This year, he's got 5 touchdowns on his lonesome. He is on pace for one of his best seasons. He's got 72 receptions, just over 12 yards a catch, by the way, and on pace to go over 1,000 yards for the second straight season. So, like I said, if you guys disagree with any of these, whether it's the order, whether it's the players I picked, if you want to make a case for your favorite, please do so in the comment section. Appreciate you checking this video out. I'll be back in the week with more content.